I am Allison Dorman with West Realty Team, and you're thinking about moving to North Dallas. We've got some things you need to know before you make that decision. So a lot of people call this area DFW, and there's a little bit of a misnomer in that because DFW is huge, and it's actually two different cities, Dallas and Fort Worth, which cover a huge area. So before you jump into DFW, you're gonna wanna figure out which one, Dallas or Fort Worth, is a better fit for you. It's a couple things about living in Dallas itself. It's called the Big D. So if you live here, you're gonna start calling it the Big D. And it is big. Dallas itself covers 343 square miles, which is even bigger than Chicago. So it's a pretty large city and everything's kind of spread out. You'll hear a lot that everything's bigger in Texas, and that really is true. So Dallas itself is booming. It's got tons of cultural activities, restaurants, sports teams, lots of revitalizing going on in downtown, and even some of the small towns that make up the suburbs are really bringing life to their little small towns and making them fun hot spots for families and young people and everybody just to hang out and have community. So DFW has actually gained more new residents than any metro area in the country, and its overall population only trails Chicago, LA, and New York. So there's a lot of people here, which is fun. Lots of good energy, lots of people to meet, and the traffic is the one thing that's a little bit of a downer. It's just kind of a part of life, but you kind of learn the times to go, the times to stay away, and really if you're in the city itself, it's kind of a bigger issue. If you're out in the suburbs, you can kind of play the traffic game and avoid it. But just know it's something that you just build into your time. There's also taxes that are a little bit different. So there's no state and no local personal income tax. So for some people that's like, yay, no taxes. However, we do have a sales tax and we do have a property tax. And they do a pretty good job of using those for schools and roads and kind of keeping everything up with population changes and things like that. But just know the taxes are a little bit different here. Another thing that's great about Dallas, the Big D, is that it is one of the fastest growing job markets in the country. So you'll want to check out one of our other videos that talks about the largest employers here and some of the companies that are headquartered here. So you can kind of see what we're talking about when we discuss the Dallas job market. Our schools are excellent. There are private schools, there are charter schools, there are public schools, and everything in between. There are over 18 colleges and universities just in the Dallas metro area. Southern Methodist University, Texas Christian University, the University of Texas at Dallas, University of Dallas, and on and on and on. So lots of great schools, lots of great colleges and universities right here in the area. And just so you know, you're not going to be bored here in Dallas. There are plenty of things to do. There are activities all over the place. So we have one of the nation's biggest art districts. There's art museums everywhere. The Dallas Museum of Art is free, so it's fun to go just check it out and explore the area. Clyde Warren is an outdoor park that kids love and adults love because you can sit outside. There's food trucks certain days and times. There's all kinds of great things at Clyde Warren that we'll share later. Perot Museum. Great shopping from malls like North Park up to just very kind of boutique shopping centers. There's great eateries. We have The Star, which is a video in and of itself. We've got the Cowboys. We've got the Maverick sports teams. There's music venues and just a lot to do here. So just know you're not going to be bored. So we hope that you enjoyed this overview of the Dallas area. So if you have enjoyed what you've heard today, make sure you just click that little bell for the subscribe button, and be sure to check out our next video that talks about the strength of the Dallas job market and some of the great companies that are relocating, headquartered, or just employ a lot of great people here in our city. So if you are ever relocating to Dallas or moving to one of the areas in Dallas, we would love to serve you, the West Realty Team. You can give us a call, you can text us, you can send us a smoke signal, you can send us an email, whatever it is, just reach out and we would be happy to help you get settled in to Dallas.